And we all in here in San Francisco for All-Star Weekend. Yeah, dig? Hey, shout out Dash and Hoop. You got it locked and loaded. You want to dash, you want to hoop, come right here. You want to do it together, you found it. You got it locked in, all right? This is your boy Baylock. I got the crew over here, and we are live and direct NBA crossover. Don't get crossed over and mixed up, or else you get lost in the dust. You hear me? All right?
Let me preface. Of course I wasn't a fan of the Kevin Hart special during the actual game, and neither was Shay. Or that in the total 3 hours of the event, there was 42 minutes of basketball actually being played. And I think we all agree with the Celtic stars when they said stopping the middle of a game to do a 20-minute tribute is just not ideal for anyone involved. But with all that, I do think the actual play we got was good. With the dark magic Kansas City Chiefs losing to the God-fearing men that play for the Eagles, football is over, and basketball season for the casuals is here. So with All-Star Weekend being an introduction to the 2025 NBA season for quite a few people, I decided to get a temperature check before the game to see not only how people felt about the weekend, but how these fans felt about their teams up to this point.
Ah, the beautiful city of San Francisco. Wait, wasn't I just here? And being here once again in San Francisco, it's starting to feel like this is my city.
Your city?
Oh, no.
What city?
No, I don't claim. I'm just a tourist, reporter actually.
Where are you going? All of a sudden you can't hear me. Bring your little ass over here.
And we're kicking off this weekend at the NBA Crossover Experience, an event that allows fans to feel like an all-star.
Interviewing a variety of fan bases, here are the names of said people.
First and foremost, guys, what are our names?
I'm Owen.
I'm Jack.
I'm Max.
I'm David.
Braden. Nathan.
My name's Angelo.
I'm Sean.
Leonard Reddick.
My name is Dhruvan.
So how would you describe the vibes here in All-Star Weekend here in San Francisco?
Loving it, man. It's great energy with everybody, man. We're having a great time. You know, I'm a number one enemy here with my hat on, but it's all love, though. We having fun, talking stuff. All the fans out here enjoying it, man. We loving it, man. San Francisco, we appreciate you. Thank you.
It's been pretty cool. Coffee Towns is here today, so that was also cool seeing one of my favorite players here and getting his here.
That was pretty sick. Amazing. Everything's back here. I just saw my boy Jared McCain. I was singing Jared McCain, and it was amazing, yeah.
Oh, it's amazing. And I'm sad to see there's only just one Milwaukee shirt, that to Giannis, because he was leading the All-Star votes, by 500,000 from LeBron James. So I think there should be more people, but hey, it takes time because we just got one chip. We need more to keep the impact in the NBA.
So much fun. I grew up here, but I live in Seattle now. Came back down for the weekend just to check it out my house, so having a lot of fun so far.
Good to be back?
Yes, sir.
I wanted to hear a little bit of what the fan bases were feeling up to this sort of halfway mark of the season.
Going back to the Warriors right here, my friend. Jimmy Butler in exchange for Andrew Wiggins. How are we feeling? Happy, sad, middle?
I think it's a good move. I think it's going to help Curry a lot, especially when he needs those rest minutes on the bench.
I like it. 60 mil is a lot. It moves us a little closer to being real contenders, so I like it. There's mixed feelings always when you got a guy like Wiggs who helped us win a ring. Got a lot of guys who we also lost who we obviously develop a lot of affinity for and on a band of four, but Jimmy, who comes to win, comes to play hard. Seems like a good fit so far with 3-1 with him, and we're excited for the stretch run here. Hopefully he can lift us to the playoffs and beyond.
Absolutely. What would you have to say to the fans that are talking about the Celtics maybe having championship fatigue, playing too many games over the past couple years? What do you got to say to them?
I mean, that's what they're supposed to say. You know what I'm saying? We winning. Every position can shoot. Every position can pass, shoot a three, and dunk. I mean, we got it from the top to the bottom. And we expect y'all to say that, because y'all teams can't do that. And I understand. It's the Celtics, baby. It's the Celtics. We do this. It's been known for years. You know what I'm saying? Fatigue, throw that in the trash.
Brandon Ingram on the team. What are the vibes? Happy, sad, middle? What are we feeling?
Brandon Ingram, he looks like Slender Man. I love Slender Man.
Jimmy Butler, that whole saga, finally over, my friend. What are the feelings on that as a whole?
I mean, I'll always love Jimmy because of everything he's done for the team, but I also am looking forward to the future and moving on from him.
Are you mad at Jimmy Butler at all?
No, I mean, we couldn't get the job done. I don't blame him.
Have you enjoyed this current Knicks team, or do you think there needs to be another step or move made to make sure you're champions?
When the trade first happened, I was a little bummed that Dante was gone, but now seeing how good Cat really is, I'm now fine with it because it's been so amazing this season.
How do we feel? Is the euphoria still there? I mean, Lucas played 2 games now. Are we still hyped?
I mean, yeah, I mean, obviously I love Anthony Davis. I think when I first heard the news, I was actually shocked and impressed because I loved Anthony Davis. But, like, it's Luka Doncic, it's a generational talent. Like, you can't pass it up. I still don't believe it's real. It still doesn't look real. Him in a Laker jersey feels like one of those edits you see online. So I'm still in shock, to be honest.
Yeah, I think I'm on the same boat. I was definitely one of the Laker players who wasn't really that much of a man of the trade at the moment. I loved AD. I thought we had a really good shot this year. We're playing really well recently. But yeah, it's Luka. You can't really I don't blame the organization for making that trade. Honestly, it seems a bit wonky so far, like seeing LeBron and Luka on the court, but they're both great players.
Looking at the Milwaukee Bucks, my friend, I mean, we saw a few changes coming in. Kyle Kuzma, for example, on the team. Do you think these small additions are going to be enough to put you guys over the hump against, say, a Boston Celtics or the New York Knicks, or even looking at the West, the Nuggets?
I mean, it's always going to be tough, because West is more, more tougher. But talking about East, with Giannis, I can take any chances you want, at the end of the day. Because back in 21, we had a good team. I agree. Chris Middleton is a big loss. I love him to death, But hey, the GMs are making the moves, so let's see. Because so many people are untouchable, like Luka Doncic. I was hoping we got KD. There's some rumors, the KD to Bucks. But hey, we are here.
And with people half and half on whether the Mac McClung 3-peat dunk contest was cool, I had a hypothetical for people.
And looking at tonight, we got the dunk competition. We see some fans in the media complaining about not super big names being in it. Who would you personally have as your 4 all-time dunk contest participants? It could be from any era, and they're all in their prime.
Vince Carter for sure.
Vince Carter.
Vince Carter.
Vince Carter on that.
Gotta put Vince Carter in there.
DC, yeah, absolutely.
Vinsanity, can't deny Vince.
Vince Carter. I mean, jumping out the gym.
Gotta get Zach LaVine back in there.
Zach LaVine.
I gotta go with Zach LaVine.
Levine.
Zach LaVine.
Zach LaVine.
Aaron Gordon for sure.
Aaron Gordon, crazy hops.
Aaron Gordon.
Aaron Gordon.
Bay Area legend Aaron Gordon.
Aaron Gordon, San Jose.
You gotta put LeBron in there. That's some BS. He's not in there.
I never saw LeBron James playing that game. I want to see LeBron James in dunk contest.
Me too. I'll throw in Derrick Jones Jr.
I want to see Ja Morant in dunk contest.
I like it.
Dr. J.
I still gotta go with Dominique. In his prime, nobody was doing what he was doing.
I gotta go with Jay Rich. And if I'm going with other Warriors, because I'm biased, as you know, I'm gonna go JTA. JTA is very underrated. Juan Toscano Anderson.
Anthony Edwards any day. I want to see a big like Victor Wembanyama. I want to see what he can bring to the table. Not those simple dunks, but something he can. You never know. So those 4 people.
Great fans, some great picks. But it was time to wrap things up when all of a sudden a legend welcomingly interrupted me.
Fan base, but regardless.
We got all the fan bases, 'cause we got Cleveland right here.
Cleveland.
We
Oh
got
shit,
fan
we
bases
actually
right
need
here.
one right now,
Jade
bro.
Wells is in the
We
building.
need you right here. Are you cool to do one real quick?
Oh, I'm
Interview?
ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, my guy, what's your name?
Baylock.
Baylock.
Yeah.
Man, to be a Cavs fan right now, absolutely on top of the world. There's no way in hell they don't finish out with the 1st seed. What would you say is the biggest difference this year? Is it the coaching changes? Is it the player differences? What are you thinking?
It's we're taking ourselves seriously. We are past this part of development, and now we're executing. We got a good core. We brought in a great coach to take us to that next level, and then we made a powerful trade right before the trade deadline.
Hunter.
And we are poised to take the East. And I feel like we're on a crash course with OKC, to be honest with you. Yeah, I feel like we're on a collision course with OKC.
What do you have to say to the critics that say the Cavs are just regular season merchants?
Well, I haven't heard that criticism, so I don't know what to say to that.
Man, looking at Evan Mobley, he's definitely made that jump this year, learned how to shoot some 3 balls. Is he the most impressed on the team that you're with?
You know what, Evan Mobley, he takes us from good to great because he's a generational player. He's a Kevin Garnett. He's a Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's one of those kind of guys. I mean, maybe potentially Nikola Jokic. Like, he's that kind of player. He's skilled. He's got amazing physicality. He's a big guy, and he can play ball. And the more dog we put in him, and you're gonna get that dog when you're playing in Cleveland. So the more and more we get that in him, the more he gets more seasoned. Lowry's.
We're looking at the dunk competition. Some people are kind of criticizing how not really any big names anymore like back in the day. Even here in 2000 when you had VC come. Who would be your dream? Past, present, super past?
Who to be in it?
Who would you have in your top 4?
Ooh,
Anybody, even if they haven't done it before.
Okay, Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins, Vince Carter, Jason Richardson, East Bay Funk
Jason
Dunk.
Richardson.
East Bay Funk Dunk.
Yep.
Now let me turn tables around. Who would you put in your top 4?
And my top 4, oh, I love this. I need this for, okay. So we got VC, obviously, Mr. Honey Dip himself.
Of course.
We got Aaron Gordon, just because absolute phenomenal 2016.
I like that one with him and Levine. That was a great one.
It was ridiculous, right? And then we're also looking at, man, I want to see Bron do it, man. I mean, we've seen him do everything else except this. My personal take.
You want him at 40 or you want him like at his prime?
Give me 2009 Bron, that peak jumping over fucking 2 Kia cars. Blake Griffin on 1 Kia car, then somebody would jump over 2. Look, and then last pick, I would have MJ. Like I said, I need my ghost to go at it.
Absolutely.
Woo! And that's going to wrap it up for the NBA crossover event. Absolutely stellar interviews, amazing people. Didn't get every single fan base, but nonetheless, on to the next one.
So now was the skills challenge portion. Wemby and CP3 didn't get away with cheating. Then Jack Harlow's boy Tyler Hero wins the 3-point contest. And finally, it was dunk contest time. And oh, look who won it this year. Andre Jackson. Mac McClung doing insane shit once again. I saw a tweet saying he looks like the exact person you'd cast in a movie about a young boy stealing Vince Carter's headband that gave him super dunking powers, and now I can't unsee it. Fast forward to Sunday, and it was time to enjoy the actual All-Star game. I know so many people who hated the format idea when it was first presented, but call me crazy. This was the hardest I've seen the fellas go since the Kobe tribute game. I still see so many people online and on the radio, ready for this, bitching about the effort of the players. I know they're not playing like it's a Game 7 of the NBA Finals, but shit, man. If you're Tatum, Jaylen Brown, KD, Wemby, SGA, and a few others, wouldn't you feel disrespected hearing that? You go relatively hard for that small amount of time. Put on a show for the masses. And all you see online and hear from former and current players is that everyone is so soft and doesn't try in the game. Me personally, you'd see my ass shooting closed-eyed hook shots from the 3-point line because apparently I can't make y'all happy regardless. What I'm saying is, let's make sure we direct our attention to the atrocious presentation and give a little credit to the players. Maybe my expectations are so low because of what I've gotten in my 15 years of being tapped into the league. But thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. If you liked the video, like the video. Subscribe for more NBA content, but most importantly, y'all have a phenomenal rest of your day.